Recently, I've been getting attacked online, and essentially that means my life is over and it's ruined. Somebody said I need to buy a Jeep. And honestly, I don't really know how to take this information. And it's just really taken a toll on me. I haven't been sleeping, I haven't been eating. I've been just really thinking about how the FJ has never given me any issues. I've been thinking about how my windows still work. And it's crazy how I never get the death wobble. It's just crazy, I don't get it. And also, like, it's a fancier cement brick than a Jeep. But these people, they keep coming after me. I don't know what to do. No, but in all seriousness, I don't care what vehicle you drive. Yes, there are some vehicles that are better than others, but at the end of the day, that is not always a motivation for people when choosing their overland vehicle. Now, the FJ is an absolute beast off-road, and I'm not gonna downplay that at all, but there's a few quirks with it, and that's not at all what this video is about. But if you wanna see what I kind of see as an issue with the FJ, go click these videos up here. There's a few things that a little weird. But anyways, today we're gonna talk about the positives of the FJ and why I think you should probably buy one. And since you guys think I'm so negative about FJs, and trust me, I've seen the comments, you guys think I absolutely hate FJs. That is not true. I love FJs. And I want to tell you guys how I got into FJs. Essentially, I was four-wheeling one day and I was kind of wrapping up the day at some off-road park here in PA, and we were getting packed up, and all of a sudden this line of FJs came out of the forest, and I thought they were the coolest things ever. At that time, I didn't really know what an FJ Cruiser was, didn't really see him much. And this one guy absolutely destroyed his quarter panel. It was kind of funny, he was telling us the story. But I was looking at him, I was like, wow, there is some great potential with these vehicles, and they're very unique. And that brings me to why I think you should get an FJ. FJs are incredibly unique. When you see them on the road, you know what they are. It's not just like every other vehicle out there. It's completely different. There is no other mid-size vehicle like them on the market. Yes, there's Jeeps. That is a totally different story. Not a big Jeep guy, they kind of all look the same. No hate to Jeeps, they're extremely capable, love what they do. But I wanted something just a little bit different. And FJ Cruisers is what immediately came to mind for different. I mean, you look at the body style, the unique fender designs, it's typical Toyota fashion, but it looks aggressive. I will say, stock FJs, they look kind of like toy cars and they don't look aggressive, but it's so easy to make them aggressive. I'm making a video in the next few weeks that you can click on here if I made it. That's about 5 mods you should do to make your FJ just awesome. Look cool, make it capable, everything. Besides the overall design of the FJ, there is another aspect that is extremely important, and that's the numbers. Between 2006 and 2014, there's around 240,000 FJs sold here in the United States. In that same time frame, there was over 1 million Jeep Wranglers sold in the United States. And that's not to mention decades of Jeeps around. And that's why I believe FJs will become a collector's item, because yeah, 240,000 sounds like a lot, but at the end of the day, a lot of them are either gonna get wrecked, scrapped, totaled, rusted, everything. Like, stuff's just gonna happen, and those numbers are gonna dwindle fast. But I believe if they're taken care of, it will become a collector's item in the future. Kind of like the original FJs. Now, those are iconic, but hey, these probably will be too. And even right now, you can see how much they hold value. There's FJs from, I don't know, 2008, 2010, that are being sold for 40, 50 grand on the market, and it's just insane. And on that note, FJ Cruisers are incredibly capable from stock for overlanding, for off-roading, for whatever you need it to do. And the higher end models, they have A-track and lockers already built in. You don't have to worry about any of that. And that has saved my butt on multiple occasions. I always make the joke that A-track is better than lockers. So that's not really true, but it's fun to say it and make people mad. So A-track is better. But also it has a short wheelbase, so if you're off-roading, you know what that means. Easier to move around trails. Don't high center, you don't turtle. Never actually turtled this thing or got it high centered, so never dealt with that. And with that, I am not the most professional off-roader. I've been doing this for a very short time. I'm just getting into this. I'm gonna say I'm a complete beginner because I'm just learning as I go. But this thing is just confidence inspiring. I've done stuff I've never thought I would do with this thing because you just look at an obstacle and you're like, ah, can it do it? And you start and it just pulls through. It does everything that you need it to do. So that's one thing. You could grab the stock FJ and it's already capable for most things. Yes, there's stuff you can do to upgrade it and make it better, but most things stock FJ could do. And here's another one. It's a Toyota. It's super reliable, so you don't have to worry about things breaking down. My dad or I have personally not had any issues with this thing letting us sit or anything like that. Yes, there's normal maintenance stuff. It is at 180,000 miles. So yes, there's certain stuff that we have to do in this time era, but I expect it to run for a long time with the right maintenance. And whenever we need to fix things on it, it's extremely easy to find parts. And from what I've heard, that is a global thing. It's very easy to find parts for these things, or for Toyotas in general. These things are probably a little harder than, let's say, a Tacoma or 4Runner, but it's just easy to find parts anywhere. It's also extremely easy to mod this thing. It's not a very complicated vehicle. Now, I will say Jeeps do have the upper hand. Jeeps can, from stock, easily fit bigger tires, easily do lifts. FJ is a little bit more complicated. You have to do some body mount chops, things like that. But at the end of the day, it is not crazy. It's not like lifting, let's say, a Subaru or anything like that. It's a lot easier than that. And when you're doing modifications to the FJ, you may think that it's gonna be hard to find aftermarket parts. That is not true. For a very unique car, it is actually extremely easy to find a wide variety of aftermarket parts. For example, I'm running a Smittybilt bumper. There is tons of bumper options out there. Same with roof racks, same with rear bumpers, everything. There's just a lot of options out there for your FJ. And I like that. You'd think that for a unique car, for a car that only 240,000 units sold, you'd think that there would be just not many options. There's a lot of options, which is great. You can build out your overland rig however you need it to work. At the end of the day, FJ Cruisers are just beasts. In my opinion, they are one of the best off-roading vehicles. I'm very biased, but if you're thinking about getting an FJ Cruiser and you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below and I'll make sure to answer them. And if you have anything else you want to add to the reason that FJ Cruisers are beasts, also add those down below. Or if you want to argue, I'm fine with that too. We can argue it out in the comments. At the end of the day, I think you should just buy an FJ. If you're debating about, oh, a Jeep or an FJ, like which is better? Come on, FJ. So, peace.